Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Infernatil, Feru seal. This is the Mazoran boss, the fire seal, if you will. And first things first, this place is pretty damn hard. I came here around level 600, I believe. I was level 594. And yeah, it was really hard. At that point, I give like at least 8.5 difficulty, maybe even 9. So do keep that in mind that this place is pretty tricky. It's doable at 600, but by all means, if you're not a very experienced player, you may want to wait a little later until like level 700, maybe even 800 for a little bit more comfort. Nevertheless, it's doable at 600. It's okay. I give it a B tier rating. It's nothing like incredible. It's around 5.3 KK raw experience. Loot is pretty good if you get lucky. You can get like 1.5, 1.6 KK profit per hour, as you can see in this little analyzer. If you don't get so lucky, more like 1 KK per hour. So it's pretty good, profitable spot. I did have full charms as well, other than I believe on the Hellfire fight. I don't think I have Hellfire fighters done, but I did have charms on everything else. And for the Animus, I had Animus on Fury and Hellflayers only. So I didn't have like full Animus or anything like that. And yeah, this place is okay. I do think it'll scale pretty well. Like once you're like level 800, 900, and you're like doing massive pulls and you're actually able to survive them, I think this place will be okay. Maybe like 7 KK raw or so, maybe 2 KK profit per hour or so at high level. It will definitely be a little better. But it's doable from 600 with high difficulty. And it's mostly a bestiary spot for the monk, I would say. So it'll take about 12 hours for Fury, 12 hours for Hellfire Fighters, 9 hours for Vexclaws, 17 hours for Hellhounds, and 25 hours for Hellflayers. Moving on, requirements, minimum level 600 plus. You will need Feru access, but you don't actually need to do any quests in the Infernatil section. And this place can be effectively hunted definitely by monks and paladins. I know paladins love this spot. I don't know that anybody else hunts it. I think like a high level druid and sorcerer can probably hunt here. It's probably not going to be that amazing though. Knights, also kind of a maybe. Like I don't know. I think there's too much damage here for knights to hunt here effectively and too many monsters. Probably not. I recommend all standard imbuements. No protection imbuement actually really necessary. It's only 19% fire damage. So of course, if you get your fire protection imbuement, that's an extra like a 3% damage reduction, which is okay, but it's nothing like necessary. And recommended weapon type is definitely energy. Moving on, you'll use about 2,000 ultimate spirit potions per hour when you start with. Like I said, it's high difficulty and 6 transcendence potions. For the charms, I recommend Zap on Hellflayer, Divine Wrath on Vexclaw, Freeze on Hellhound, Low Blow on Fury. And if you have Hellfire Fight unlocked, I didn't when I recorded. I would probably put Savage Blow on the Hellfire Fight. I think their health is pretty low. Overpower would probably work fine as well on them. For the wheel, I think both Tier 2 Ascetic and Outburst would be okay here. Any leftover points, lesser gems, ideally with flat hit points. And the character you'll see in the video is level 594 Monk with 113 Fist and 49 Magic level. For the route, honestly, super simple. You just kind of do, you know, a big loop, right? It's not much more than this. It's you kind of need to, the main thing I will say is you need to be careful not to overdo it. If you're just running without killing off the monsters, you will be overwhelmed. Okay, so you kind of need to go in, kill things off, go a bit further, kill things off, go a bit further, kill things off, go a bit further, kill things off. You can't play like a paladin who just runs through, pulling as much as possible, because that will overwhelm you at like a level 600 monk. Maybe by the time you level 1000, you can do that, but on a level 600 monk, you definitely just want to do, a few pulls here and there, and not overdo it. Otherwise, it's going to be too crazy. And like I said, yeah, this is a difficult spot, but it's pretty good bestiary, pretty good profit, bit of an alternative spot. I think, if something like a Vex Claw or a Fury or even a Hellfire fighter were boosted, this place would suddenly become pretty okay as well. Yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll play the video now. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. Bye-bye.